Hi, my little friends. It's Miss Kenya again, and I'm back with another story time for you guys. So make sure you guys have your listening ears on because I could be asking you questions at the end. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to be reading Commotion in the Ocean today. So today's story is called Commotion in the Ocean. Commotion in the Ocean. There is a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtles and the big white polar bear. Ooh. But you can see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks. Let's see if we can find who's hiding there. Crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. Turtles, we crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scatter about in the sand, and then they go pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Squeak, squeak, click, click, whistle, click. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak, but it's not how'd you do like I'd say to you. It's more like click, whistle, squeak. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. Jellyfish. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish think it's quite dumb. Well, she knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling's very good fun. She likes to jiggle, so what? Shark, I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how many jaws open wide. Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. You see the little starfish? They were screaming, "Yikes!" Swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It stops me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. Octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Aww. Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all your fingers into. Uh oh. Snippity snap, clippity clap. Deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the waters dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all description, of every shape and size. Some have great pointy teeth and great big bulbous eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Whoosh! Barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. Oh, that's cute. Barnacles live on some types of animals and on boats too. The bottom of the boat. Just a fun fact. Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Penguins. We waddle about on the iceberg, which makes our feet slither and slide, and when we get close to the water, we leap with a sploosh off the side. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mummy polar bear snuggles up with all her children, and as it's very cold out there. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphins, very friendly, and the lobsters, very fierce. But the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. That was such a cute book. I hope you guys had your listening ears on because I'm going to be asking you two questions in the template down below on Seesaw. So if you could, please answer.